Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming to Opentalk' 2017. We're so excited to have all of you here. Look around, it's amazing. This is our second Opentalk, and we're so humbled by all the people that came here. We have customer heroes, over 1,000 people here, people that traveled from Europe, from Asia, from South America, believe it or not, from 26 states in the United States. Such an exciting event and such a great day to be here. Last year was an amazing year of growth for Talkdesk, and Opentalk is no different. Just look at the difference between last year and this year. 1 day to 2 days. We moved from 3 sponsors to 20 sponsors downstairs. I hope you all visited them. We have over 70 speakers and 1,000 customer heroes coming here today. By now you all think, what is this customer hero thing all about? Are you questioning yourself, what is this customer hero we're talking about? So let me help with that. We built Talkdesk thinking about the agents, the people that spend time day and night with your customers on the phone. There are millions of calls happening on Talkdesk every single week. And each call has an agent on one side and a customer on the other side. Each call can result in a great customer experience and a customer for life for your business. But each call can go horribly wrong. And at the end of the day, the people that make sure that your brand is not impacted, that your customers come back, are these customer heroes. Being on the phone hours a day with your customer is a hard task, and we really want to appreciate and recognize the hard work that these customer heroes put into your brand, your company, your product, and your customer loyalty. We're happy to launch today, and this is one thing that we're just launching today, Talkdesk Academy. We really think that customer heroes need to be fully equipped and fully ready to serve your customers. And for them, we're launching Talkdesk Academy. Talkdesk Academy is full of content for agents, for admins, and for supervisors. It had videos, lessons, and quizzes. Everyone can take it, and it's completely free of charge. So your customer heroes can learn about Talkdesk, learn how to use it, and be ready to go when the customers call them. The one thing I want to mention today and recognize is all of you, coming from all around the world, as I mentioned before, to participate in Opentalk. Opentalk is not a Talkdesk event. This is actually the only session today that will cover Talkdesk and will cover the product. It's an industry event. And we build it this way so you can meet with the greatest minds in customer service, so you can exchange ideas and learnings and thoughts. So technology companies like Apple can meet consumer brands like McDonald's. So new and innovative companies like Stripe can meet companies that serve customers for 100 and 150 years. So I would like all of you to turn around, look right, look left, make friends. Make sure you come out of this event not only listening to us, not only listening to our wonderful speakers, but talk with other customer heroes, because you all share knowledge and you all know how to better serve your customers and how to better grow your business. We also put together a great, amazing list of speakers. The team of Talkdesk was working hard to create an amazing list of speakers that can share with you everything they know about customer service, about being in front of customers, about building a brand. We have speakers from Microsoft, from Twilio, from Peet's Coffee and Tea, and from many other companies. This 2 days full of content, and I encourage all of you to participate, to be active, to learn, to write, and take something back when you go out of this conference. At the end of these 2 days, we all want you to be able to come and say, we learned something new. We have something we can take back and implement in our company and improve our customer service. I want to highlight a few of the sessions today and tomorrow. We're going to have Target here speaking about what does it mean to serve customers at scale. They have thousands and thousands of agents serving customers for many years in one of the most admired consumer brands. And Scott will talk about what does it mean to serve them at scale and to build a scalable customer service. We're going to have DoorDash, one of our great customers. We've been partnering with DoorDash for 2.5 years now, seeing their neck-breaking growth from few agents to hundreds of agents, serving their customers, serving their dashers, serving the restaurant owners that work with them. And we hear how you do that. How do you serve your customer when you grow so fast and you have such a complex business to run? At the end, You're going to hear from Slack about how do you create a customer service experience that can match one of the most beloved products in the enterprise, Slack. And last but not least, our sponsors. We have 20 sponsors that are supporting this event tonight, and they're all part of our success. Some of the sponsors are partners for many years, like Salesforce and Zendesk. Some of them are new partners, small technology companies or larger technology companies like Front and VoiceBase. All of them are here today. I would like to encourage all of you to come and meet with them. They have really new and exciting technologies, and we can all learn from what they do. They're going to be downstairs if you haven't visited the sponsor area, one floor below, and I'll be happy to tell you about their products and what they do and exchange thought with you. Also, check your bags. We have a special gift from Tracker, so you don't lose stuff. So open your bags. It's hard to find the Tracker. It's pretty small, but once you connect it to your stuff, never going to get lost. One more item. Please download the Opentalk Summit 2017 app. It's on the App Store, both for iPhone and Android. You can do it right now. You can do it later. The app has the agenda of the event. It has maps, and you can also talk to each other. Remember what we talked about, creating a community of customer heroes? You can also use the app once you check in to talk with each other, exchange thoughts, and hey, I talked with this guy from Pete's. I would like to stay in touch. You can use the app to stay in touch and connect and maybe find time to meet off the conference. One more thing, by the way, if you tweet, use the hashtag Opentalk'17. Yes, Opentalk'17, one word. Love to see your tweets. And one more housekeeping item. Today we have a very packed agenda from now until the end of the day. By 5 o'clock, we have a happy hour downstairs. We're going to have a live DJ. I don't know what the difference between live DJ and non-live DJ, but I was promised the DJ is going to be live. We're going to have an open bar. Again, not sure what the difference between open bar and closed bar, but somebody knows. And we're going to have a photo booth because everybody likes a photo booth, and it's going to be themed around the conference theme, Customer Heroes. So that's everything you need to know about today. So let's get started. The man I'm about to introduce to you now started Talkdesk a few months after he graduated from his engineering master degree in Portugal. He started Talkdesk from his parents' house in Lisbon. He moved to the US with $1,000 in his pocket, following his dream to start a technology company in the Silicon Valley. And ever since, he's been working relentlessly, building Talkdesk to the enterprise call center company it is. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our founder and CEO, Tiago Paiva.
Thank you, everyone. It's so exciting to be here, seeing so many people. Just after last year, we barely could have 50 people in the conference, and now we have more than 1,000 people, so it's very, very exciting. We have great announcements for you today, but before we go into them, let me tell you a little bit about Talkdesk. So when I started Talkdesk in 2011, I was from Portugal, like Gary said, and we started with no money. So in the beginning, all we could do, we had no other option other than focus obsessively on customers. So everything we did was, we worked with customers every single day. We worked with prospects. We talked with them every single day. And for the first 3 years, that's all I did. The entire team at that point was 5 or 6 people. All we did was talking with customers. And that taught us very early on that that's what matters. Because in the first 4 years, we were able to grow very, very fast with a team of 5 or 6 or up to 10 people at that point. And we kept that focus on customers since day one. During that time, we also had the time to build a platform. So what we want is really to build an enterprise platform that any customer of any size could use. Of course, we started with smaller customers, but then we went to customers with hundreds of agents and then thousands of agents, and we keep going. By 2015, that's when we realized, okay, things are working very well, it's time to double down. And I'm very proud to announce that last week, we actually reached an amazing milestone. So last week, we were able to reach 100 million calls in the Talkdesk platform. And you can see in the last 2 years has been amazing. We went from 10, 15 people to almost 300. We are hiring another 150, 200 people this year, so it's been an amazing couple of years. And we couldn't do this without our great customers. So these are some of our customers. Customers like IBM, Shopify, 2U, EF, Cloudera, Box, customers that are public companies and they rely on us every single day. Or fast-growing startups like DoorDash, Blue Apron, Stitch Fix. Every single day they use Talkdesk. They talk with us every single day. So we couldn't do this without them. We asked our customers, all of these customers, we asked them, tell us, does Talkdesk really help your business? So we asked them a few questions, and these are the results. And you can see that from hundreds of customers that answered, we see improvements all across the boards. From CSAT, agent productivity, waiting time, everything improved. And we see this, we ask these questions every single year, and the results have only been better. And we can do this because we really invest in knowing what the customers want, understanding their problems, and building products to solve those problems. Last year, at Opentalk', we launched these four products. We launched the Talkdesk Call Bar, an integration with Salesforce, integration with Slack, and APIs. So I want to go take a closer look on each one of these products and see the success that they have been so far. So the Call Bar. So we saw that as an agent, as you know, you have 3 or 4 applications you are using, sometimes more. You have your help desk system, you have your CRM, you have your chat system, you have your ERP, you have so many different applications. And before, there was no easy way to have contacts of everything that happens in those applications in one simple interface. And that's when we built the Call Bar. So the Call Bar is a very beautiful product that allows any agent to just use it with any website, with any application in the back. Everything is just integrated, and they can see all the information in one place. We've launched this last year, and in the first 3 months, we've seen a 40% adoption. We've seen all our customers, or most of our customers, wanting to use the Call Bar. It's so easy to set up, so easy to install, that they just came and they just started using it, and the results have been amazing. Everyone loves it, and we believe that most of the customers will be using the Call Bar in the next 3 months. So it's been a great success. Another product we launched was a deeper integration with Salesforce. As an agent, as a supervisor, and as a manager, you want one interface to do everything. And if you are using Salesforce, you're already on Salesforce. So before Talkdesk, before this integration, there was no easy way for everyone, from an agent, from a supervisor, from a manager, to actually be inside one interface and have all the reportings, all the admins, everything that you need from the call center perspective. It just wasn't possible. So we built the deep integration with Salesforce. All the information from Talkdesk goes directly into Salesforce. You can set up everything from inside Salesforce, and it just works. It's a few clicks, and it just works. And you can see some of the reviews we have on the Epic Change, like what Simon says, that you can do everything in Talkdesk in just a few clicks. We are still 5 stars. Every single review is 5 stars. We have great reviews. We chose these 3 to show you today, but there's many, many others there that you can go and see all the things that Talkdesk does for customers using Salesforce. Talkdesk for Slack. So last year, we realized that most of our customers were having this problem. And the problem was, when you need to do coaching and training to agents, usually how it works is your manager barges into the call, and then he has to whisper to the agent. So you have the agent that's talking with the customer, needs to listen to the customer, solve the problem, but at the same time needs to listen to the supervisor or the manager. That's almost impossible to work. It's flawed. It just doesn't work. So we realized, like, how can we solve this problem? And by using Slack, that everyone loves, you can just solve it. So there's an integration with Talkdesk and Slack that the agent can, in real time, coach the agent, and the agent will see all the information popping up directly connected with Talkdesk, and he can just read it instead of having to listen to it, and he can just type it back while he can listen to the customer. We've launched this last year, and since then, we've seen more than 2 million messages from Talkdesk managers to agents using Slack. This integration is used by hundreds of customers. It's unique in the market, and it's been a real success. We've seen many companies changing the way they do coaching and training just through this integration. The last thing I want to talk about is the APIs. So our goal at Talkdesk is we want to build a really simple call center software that you can just set up in 5 minutes. It can be up and running very easily. You have all the functionality you need, but at the same time, it's powerful and customizable. So we want you to be able to customize your Talkdesk with whatever you want. So we've launched 3 sets of APIs. The first one, the reporting API. And the reporting API allows you to get all the information from Talkdesk, historical or in real time. You get all the information. It plugs into all your business intelligence tools. You choose it. Whatever you use, you can use the data. And it just gives you all the information in real time. So you can use the reporting API to build dashboards for managers, to build real-time dashboards for agents, build dashboards for your VPs, for your C-levels. So all the information that we collect at Talkdesk, and I'm saying like we collect billions of data points every single day, it's in your hands, and you can use that data to do whatever you want. The second one is the routing API. So we understand that every single customer has a different use case. Some customers want to route calls to the agents that are available randomly. Others want to route calls depending on who the customer is. So by opening the routing API, you can pretty much do whatever you want. You can decide, I have all this data in my ERP systems, in my CRM systems, in my e-commerce systems, and using this data, I want to route the calls in a different way. So if a customer is calling you and this customer is a high-valued customer, why not route the call to a group of agents that are an expert in solving problems, or route them to their CSM team, or even warn the sales team that you can have an upgrade. So you can do whatever you want using the routing API. We launched it with a few customers last year. The success has been amazing. We've seen products coming out of this API that we didn't expect. So I really think you should give it a try, and the things you can do are almost unlimited. The last API is the integrations API. So when we started Talkdesk, our goal was to make it very, very simple, and you could really create a call center in 5 minutes. And to do that, we built integrations into 40-plus CRM and help desk systems. Zendesk, Desk, Salesforce, all of them, we have integrations out of the box. And what we realized is our customers sometimes don't use the normal CRM systems or the most common CRM systems. So we decided to just open the API that allows them to get any information from any system back to Talkdesk and to their systems. So we have a lot of our customers using this API. This allows, together with the call bar and all the other integrations, to get data back and forth and make sure you have one place with all the information. You can plug Talkdesk into anything you want, any back-end application you have. You can plug into your database, you can plug into your CRM system, homegrown system, anything. There's really no limits to what this integration can do in terms of plugging into other systems. And again, we've built these APIs because we want you to be able to customize your Talkdesk. You know you can set up everything very easily, but then when you want to be more when you want to do more complex things, then you use the APIs to be able to do it. And we are launching all these in an industry that hasn't seen any innovation in many, many years. We came to this space, we started building product, and we are a product company. Actually, Talkdesk is an engineering company. It was started by engineers, it's run by engineers. A lot of the people in the company is engineer, and we focus a lot on the product and make sure we hear your feedback, and then we can build product. Actually, which is rare, more than 50% of our company is in research and development. We have almost 300 employees, more than 50% are in R&D. We are not slowing down, we are hiring more, and the goal is we are getting to an industry that's been stalled for many, many years. Actually, this industry is one of the few industries that is still mainly on-premise. Most of the call centers in the United States are still on-premise, so it still didn't go to the cloud, and we are starting to see this shift happening now. And what we are doing at Talkdesk is building the product and the functionality that allows you to move to the cloud, and at the same time, being secure, being safe, being reliable, being scalable, and that's what we've been building in the last 5 years. Talking about disruption, I think this is very important because even in our short history, we've done it a few times. So 5 years ago, when we looked at the market, we saw that everything was on-premise, and even the cloud solutions were not ready to scale. It was still very complicated. You will have to install Java and Flash, and you'll have to set up hardware and software. It's just a mess. So to answering to that, we launched the first 100% web-based call center. So Talkdesk, 5 years ago, was the first call center that's completely on the web. You don't need hardware, you don't need software, you don't need pretty much anything. All you need is a computer, headsets, and internet connection. And this is completely game changer when we did it. We were the first ones, and that's what we still do, and it's been incredible. Something else we've seen is how difficult it is to integrate with other systems. You know how this works. You need engineers to develop on APIs. If you want to plug into your CRM system, you need your engineers to come in and work with their APIs, with your APIs. It's just a mess. It just takes too much time. So we also launched the first out-of-the-box SaaS integrations. We have more than 40 integrations with your CRM, with your help desk, with chat systems. You can just integrate very, very easily. However, we still see problems. Let's say you want to integrate with your workforce management. This is how the process works. You need to get 2 or 3 vendors. You need to find them first. Then you need to talk with them. Then you need a demo. Then you need to evaluate. Then you need an RFP. Then you need to talk with your team. Then you need to talk with legal, with IT to approve it. You need to sign a contract. You need to pay the contract. And then, after 3 or 4 months, the implementation starts. That might take another 2 or 3 months. So we've seen this problem, and we've been hearing about this problem for quite some time, but we all have something in our pockets that already does this very easily. It's the iPhone. We already have the iPhone or Android. We have the App Store, and we can do all these in one click. We can literally go to the App Store, select the apps we want, one click, and the apps just work inside your iPhone. And without that, the iPhone will just be a phone, and now it becomes a platform. So that's what we're trying to do. What if you could replace all of these with one click? See? So I'm very happy to introduce to you the Talkdesk App Connect. Okay, this is pretty cool. Let me do this again. So the Talkdesk App Connect is the first real enterprise app store. And what we say by that is that just like your iPhone, everything that's on the App Store just works with one click. And it's not just workforce management, like I said. There's many others. Let's see a quick video. So the App Connect is a full-service marketplace. You can go there, you can discover your applications in different categories. You can choose from workforce management, voice analytics, business intelligence. Anything you need in your call center stack, now it's going to be readily available on the App Connect, and more. All of the applications follow these 3 simple things. Every single one is one-click install. There's no need for APIs, there's no need for engineers, there's no need for developers, nothing. No matter if it's workforce management, if it's voice analytics, if it's quality assurance, everything is just out of the box in one click. The second one is we wanted you to be able to try everything. So every single application on the App Connect has a free trial. You can go, you can be certain you're not going to be charged within that period. You can try 2 or 3 different applications. You can try them as many as you want. You can choose the one you like, and then only after you commit to the application. And even when you commit, it's pay as you go. So there's no commitments, there's no long implementations, there's no long-term contracts. Everything just works out of the box. And it's amazing. And to show you this, I would like to ask Rob to come on stage, our head of platform, that's going to show you how the App Connect really works. Thank you.
Thank you, Tiago. Good morning, everybody. Tiago, you can tell me there's plenty of people here, man. I don't know if I can do this right now. But it's really, really exciting to be back here, year 2 of Opentalk. And this year, I'm really excited to talk to you about App Connect, the first enterprise app store that provides you one-click installs, 30-day free trials, and pay-as-you-go billing across your entire call center stack. But I want to take a closer look at one of the areas that I think most of you are familiar with, right? And Tiago alluded to this, and that's workforce management. As some of you know, workforce management is a quintessential, fundamental building block of any call center. But like most enterprise software, it's really difficult to integrate with. For those of you that don't know, workforce management solutions actually help companies optimize their call center staffing and scheduling. And they're able to do this by analyzing historical data from your contact center solution. But of course, getting that call center data and that contact center data into your workforce management solution is incredibly difficult. You need to bring in IT, developers, most likely professional services engagement. Now, by the time you realize any return on your investment on a workforce management solution, you've sunk in months and months of time and thousands of dollars. So it's pretty clear that goes basically against everything we have in terms of the vision for App Connect. But we had a theory. And our theory was that if we can solve this for workforce management, if we can get workforce management solutions to fall into the model of App Connect, then we can really do it for any app. So we're fortunate today to be joined by one of these workforce management partners that we have that shares in our vision. Now, interestingly enough, they've actually been in this space for over 25 years and started as an on-prem solution. But today, they remain at the forefront of innovation with Talkdesk and App Connect. But don't take this from me. All the way from Stockholm, Sweden, we have a very special guest joining us. Please welcome Magnus Gervaits, Chief Business Development Officer of Talkdesk, Talkdesk's first workforce management provider. Good to meet you.
Whoa! Great to be here.
Yeah, Magnus, thanks for coming. I know it's kind of a long flight over here.
Yeah,
but tell us a little bit more about Talkdesk.
Great, so thanks for having me. So Talkdesk, we focus 100% on workforce management. You described it a little bit. So what we do is basically forecasting and scheduling of agents in the contact center. The whole idea with this is to get the right people with the right skill available for your customers at the right time when the customers need it. And we do this day in and day out, and we love it. We've actually been doing it for 25 years, and it's great to see that the industry is now modernizing. As Robert said, Talkdesk is a Swedish company, so that's where you have my accent. We've been working with customers for 25 years, driving innovations in this space. And where we are going forward is more and better integrations to provide better value to our customers. Talkdesk has a history of customer satisfaction. We actually announced today that we, for the 3rd consecutive year, has the most satisfied customers in the industry. And we do have customers everywhere, 90 different countries. We started up in the US 7 years ago, and we're the fastest growing vendor here in North America. We cater for needs of customers in the size of around 50 agents to several thousand agents.
That's incredible. That's amazing, Magnus. I think it's pretty clear that workforce management is a need for any call center, right? But just not for Talkdesk, but for most workforce management solutions in general, what does a typical install and an implementation and deployment process look like?
Well, traditionally there are like two different things that needs to be done. One is the technical part, another one is the business part. And we, of course, together engage with the customers and really enjoy this business part where we optimize the business. The technical part is something you really just want to go through, but it can sometimes be a bit of a hassle.
Yeah, how long do these typically take on average, do you say?
Yeah, I'd say 3 to 4 months would be traditionally
great.
quite common. Yeah.
Well, look, again, we're extremely excited to partner with you. You've been a leader in this space for a really, really long time. But, just from a Talkdesk perspective, why was it strategic for you guys to partner with Talkdesk? Why did you believe in us?
Yeah, well, we share your vision to modernize the industry, and we think there's a great fit between the two teams culturally. But the drive you have to quickly change and do something different that we think will revolutionize, we thought Talkdesk is the partner to go there with.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, I think we can all agree that, workforce management is a quintessential function of any call center. That hasn't changed, that's not going away. But what also hasn't changed, unfortunately, is how difficult it is to get up and running, right? Yeah. But with App Connect, that's all going to change. So with the help of our product manager of App Connect, Diana Toby, we're actually going to take a look how easy it is to add workforce management to your Talkdesk call center with App Connect. So, as you can see here, this is the Talkdesk interface we all know and love. And now at the top, we have a new My Apps section. And here you can view and launch all of your installed apps. Now, since we don't have any installed yet, we're actually going to head over to App Connect. The first thing that jumps out here at App Connect is the variety of apps available for you right at your fingertips, from voice analytics, business intelligence, quality assurance, and of course, workforce management. Now, Magnus, since we're going to demo this install of Talkdesk, I'm going to click on your listing here. First thing that jumps out at me here is I have everything that I need to know about the Talkdesk offering front and center. Everything from contact information, support, screenshots, product videos. But my favorite part here is the fact that your plans and pricing are transparent. It's all right there for me. And of course, the free trial, which all App Connect partners are offering to you customers. Magnus, why don't you tell us about your paid offering here, the $36?
Yeah, that's also something we announced now today as an industry first. We're removing all professional services from this. So what you see there is that's the price you pay, subscription fee every month, everything included.
That's amazing, right? In our space, we don't see that very often, but that $36 covers everything that you need, pay as you go from Talkdesk. Now, Diana, why don't you launch this install process for us? And you can see a really easy to use wizard kicks off here. First step, we're going to click on the trial offering. Don't worry, Magnus, if a customer wants to upgrade, we can always come back here and upgrade to a paid plan. But we're going to try before we buy in this case.
Sure.
So on the next step here, we'll select which users we want to install the workforce management solution for. Again, since we're trialing, let's just install this for a subset of our users. Last step, I just have to agree to some terms and conditions, a process that usually takes months and months of time and get documents back and forth. With a single click, Diana is actually going to kick off the install process of Talkdesk's workforce management solution into my Talkdesk call center. Install is complete. Magnus, you check it out?
Sure.
Let's do it. So in a single click, I have a fully integrated workforce management solution ready for me. And I didn't even have to log in again. That's because every single app on App Connect comes with single sign-on implemented out of the box. Now, Talkdesk has already begun to analyze all my historical data from Talkdesk, and so immediately I have access to the best-of-breed call center staffing and scheduling tools offered by Talkdesk. Magnus, what do you think?
To me, that's amazing. I've been in the industry for 20 years. I've never seen an installation integration happen that fast. Well done, Talkdesk. Really great.
Thank you, thank you. Look, I mean, look, we didn't have to involve IT. We didn't have to talk to developers. There's no professional service involved. This was 100% self-service because App Connect facilitated every single step of the way from beginning to end. Magnus, something that you said would take 3 to 4 months, we just probably did in under 3 minutes, right?
Amazing.
Well, Magnus, thank you so much for being a part of Talkdesk family. Thank you for being an App Connect partner. Everyone give it up for Magnus.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
All right, so what do you guys think? App Connect. Good stuff, right? Good stuff, good stuff. So look, we saw how you can solve fundamental, long-standing problems in a call center with workforce management and Talkdesk using App Connect. What about new innovations? what about new innovations? You know, I think most businesses realize that they need to do more today, right? We need to do more to meet the demands of today's modern customer. So every opportunity that you have to gain an edge, to get ahead, to innovate, you need to seize those opportunities. But unfortunately, we all know, trying to introduce new innovations into the enterprise usually doesn't happen that much. It's costly, it's time-consuming, most of all, it's risky. But fortunately, with App Connect, some of those opportunities that weren't there for you before are just a single click away. Now, an area where we've seen a ton of innovation in the past years is voice analytics. We see it every day, right? You guys all have smartphones here. You either have Siri, Google Assistant. I know I have Alexa in my kitchen, and I'm probably ashamed to say that I use it too often. But ultimately, those new modern technologies are working their way into the enterprise. And they're doing so because businesses are continuing to look for ways to improve the customer experience. Now, there's still a huge barrier to entry to this, of course. But with Talkdesk App Connect, introducing these new modern technologies into your call centers can be done without the headache, without the cost, without the time, and most importantly, without the risk. Now, I'm very lucky to have two special guests that have already accomplished this with App Connect. Now, please welcome from TalkIQ, a valued App Connect partner, Dan O'Connell, Chief Operating Officer, and from Zenreach, a valued Talkdesk customer, Tom O'Brien, SVP of Sales. Good to have you guys here. Thanks for coming. Yeah. So, Dan, I'll start with you. What does TalkIQ do, and how do you guys add value to a call center?
Yeah, so at TalkIQ, we believe every conversation matters. We know that businesses today are constantly looking for ways to better understand their customer conversations and what their customers want. And we've built a platform that allows you to capture every customer phone conversation, whether inbound or outbound, and understand the content of those conversations. So we're not just talking about intelligent call summaries or accurate transcripts. We're talking about the ability to understand what your customers are saying, from competitor mentions to price objections to the most common feature requests or support issues. And on top of that, we layer a predictive engine that helps identify which customers are likely to churn or which deals are more likely to close. And that's our way of actually driving workflows within an organization, so you know who to talk to, what to talk to them about, and how to talk about it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Tom, we're really excited to add Zenreach to our portfolio of customers here. Why don't you give everyone a little bit of insight on what you guys do?
Yeah, Zenreach is a marketing platform utilizing Wi-Fi to help our brick and mortar customers connect with their customers. So for instance, you go into a restaurant, you log onto the Wi-Fi. We actually have technology that can detect when you come back into that bar or restaurant without doing anything. So right now we have thousands of customers. We have built our team from about 10 people 2 years ago to about 200 on the sales and support side.
Wow, that's impressive.
So definitely check it out if you can.
So Tom, why did you decide to build your call center stack with Talkdesk?
Ease of use. I mean, for us, it has all the features and functionality we need, but be able to access other partners in the ecosystem is huge for us. So with App Connect, we actually can use TalkIQ, which is the lifeblood of our company. We built our sales playbook, our retention playbook on top of that, and literally, with a click of a button, we got integrated, and so that's massive for us too. And the fact that we have a lot of new partners being announced with Talkdesk, we're excited to utilize those as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Dan, I know the TalkIQ team and I have, we've worked long, hard hours over these past few months to make this all happen. But when we first got started on this journey, kind of what was your vision for TalkIQ and being on Talkdesk App Connect?
Yeah, we wanted to bring the power of unlocking your customer conversations to as many contact centers as possible, as easy and as quick that we can. And App Connect allows us to do that. There's easy discovery. It was simple for users to go and install what we offer. It's literally a one-click installation. So we're incredibly thrilled to be a launch partner with you and the Talkdesk team. And today, we're extremely excited to announce that you can unlock our core functionality free of charge. And so if you're interested in being close to your customers and understanding their conversations, please go check it out.
That's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. So, Tom, obviously you've decided to add TalkIQ to your Talkdesk call center. Why is voice analytics so important for your team and your call center?
Just get the insight into customer conversations. I mean, we all know as sales leaders or support leaders, spending a lot of time shadowing people manually. So it's very archaic. We're spending very many hours at night listening to headphones and conversations that happen during the day. We're able to do that. Now we have about tens of thousands of calls every single day, and I can analyze those basically real time to see when objections are coming up, which product requests are coming up, how to better position our company for our marketing team. Our frontline sales managers build a coach, each one of our support reps or call reps, and actually the individual reps themselves, they're on TalkIQ all day long, literally analyzing their calls, their pitches, their closing calls, their appointment setting calls. Our support reps figuring out what questions are coming in from customers. How do we best handle those questions in order to retain the customers? So for us, helps us close more deals and retain more customers, which is huge for our bottom line.
Well, Dan, Tom, it's because of partners like you and customers like you that make this all happen. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for continuing to improve the innovation in our industry. Really appreciate you having you here today. Thank you so much, guys.
Cool. Thanks a lot, Robert.
Take care, Robert. Thank you.
Funny story about TalkIQ. Their team is incredible. We actually, released all of our APIs to support kind of the marketplace app building process, and within 2 days they had something ready to go. So it tells you something about TalkIQ and why they're such a good fit with us at Talkdesk. So look, we've now talked about workforce management with TeleOpti, voice analytics with TalkIQ, but I'm happy to announce that these are just 2 of the 16 hand-picked best-of-breed solutions available on App Connect. We have workforce management from Injixo, TeleOpti. We have voice analytics from TalkIQ, VoiceBase, Simple Emotion. We even have screen sharing and capabilities from ScreenMeet. If you want to make your agents more productive, we actually have startups like AutoReach, which actually started their company on App Connect, interestingly enough. And on the flip side, we have a new offering from Verizon called Instant Access that is going to change the way your agents interact with your customers forever. Really excited to talk to you about that. Now, as you can see, our partners come in all shapes and all sizes, but ultimately they all offer the one-click install, 30-day free trials, and pay-as-you-go billing. But most importantly, they share this vision. They share this common vision that you, our customer heroes, come first. Now, many of our partners are here today. They're at the Expo Hall. We have some partner sessions that they'll be participating in over the next couple days. So please get to know them. Go say hi. They've been incredible. And last thing, I want to thank our partners. Thank our partners for all of your hard work, for your willingness to innovate, for your willingness to be different and change with us, and most importantly, for your continued commitment to our customer heroes. So give a round of applause to all of our launch partners. And finally, I'm happy to announce that App Connect is available in beta today. So please go visit appconnect.talkdesk.com, learn about all of our partners and how they're changing businesses across the world. So look, whether you're a call center that's just getting up and running, you're an established business looking to take that next step in your customer experience strategy, you're a support center that's supporting everyday consumers, you're selling to businesses, whether you're in healthcare, high tech, financial services, retails. Building a call center stack doesn't have to be hard. Talkdesk App Connect is changing integrated voice solutions in the enterprise forever. And guess what? We're just getting started. Thank you so much. We have a great open talk planned for you. We'll talk to you soon.